we agree on something. And maybe a second face shield to further fight Abrupt Decay. I probably should be running the 4th ley line, I just don't own one. I just don't own it. So this is also another... we were running a Johnny. I think I like the Kronos better. There you go. Super sweet. Hydroform does come up on occasion. It's a tutorable untapper for the Ascendancy that you can combo off with. It looks really weird on paper, but we've tutored for Hydroform before. Like, you might just be left with just the Ascendancy and you have a Glittering Wish and you're like, man, it'd be really cool if I could go off. And this thing starts as a 3-3, so it's very easy to play around Lightning Bolt. You put it into play. Trigger goes on the stack because it is itself an instant. Or excuse me. No, it doesn't go straight to 4, but you get the point. Like, you play it, and then your opponent's like, okay, I'm going to Lightning Bolt. You're like, okay, in response, I'm going to Whispers. In response, I'm going to Crimson Wisps. In response, I'm going to Cerulean. I'm going to Noxious Revival, etc. You're going to play an instant, pump it to a 4-4 status, and then it's no longer killed by the Bolt. They have to have double Bolt. You could... No, you wouldn't win the double bolt unless you can go off there. Well, they can't bolt it until the Hydroform's already resolved, so... Yeah, rest in peace, yep, rest in peace. Hindered the Fate Stitchers as well as his Gifts plan, I know. But I love watching LSV. He's such a pivotal... He's just such a fun player to watch. This deck was really bad. It was fun, but bad. Didn't mean to click on it. I brew a lot of decks. This one was bad. I can tell you that because it did poorly in the practice room and I never got the gumption to play it in the league. I was testing a lot of different decks. Come on, I'm going to bed. We were just talking Modern for a little bit at the end. Sorry for the false advertising. Legitimately. Sincerely. So, I'm gonna go a little talk show mode here for a little bit, and I apologize for those of you who are looking for me to play more games. The brain isn't here. I can talk Magic, I just can't play Magic right now properly. The shoals are really cute, but it was fun, like, resolving Monster Mentors and then shoaling Lightning Bolts and whatnot. The deck was fun for that reason. Was it a good deck? No. Was it a fun deck? Yes. But maybe that's where we're gonna go in the future, Yami. So I really appreciate you posting those hard questions because you maybe gave me a new plan for the deck. Tutor into Kronos when they blow up all my Ascendancies and I can't get them back and I've run out of I mean, this is like a last-ditch effort. This should be last-ditch effort. Like, I should still be aggressively going for the combo. I got Chalice to the Voids the other day, so this would have been fine. You talk Magic but can't play it well? That's unfortunate. You know what's funny? The blood, the flesh blood, I thought was going to be the cutest card in the deck. I thought it was going to be adorable, but you know what? A lot of games I've been winning with Caryatid. Excuse me, like you make a really big Sylvan Caryatid. There's been several games where that's what's happened. And then this is really relevant. Thawing glaciers? I don't know, Shep. That's a good question. I thought this was going to be such a cute card. I'm like, why do we want this? And, like, it keeps coming up. The blood side of Flesh Blood. Because you just make a really big, Flying Glacier's is a huge card advantage. You make a really huge Caryatid. If you can't see another creature or resolve one, you just hit them with it. Does that make sense? That doesn't make very good much. Okay, let me explain it in a better way. Let me explain that better. I can explain that better. So why is this card cool in the deck? Why would you want to run something weird like that in your Wishboard? Surprisingly, it's been sweet. And let me explain why. Because sometimes you're going off, and the only thing I have in play is a carry tid. Carry tid can't attack, it's a defender. How do I kill my opponent with the carry tid? Well, I make it a 20/20, or however much life. They usually have less than 20 because it's modern. Every land has a price of progress attached to it. I'm thinking about writing an article about that next, by the way. The fact that modern has built-in price of progress and why everybody should just play burn. I'm kidding. But I might touch on that fact. Sweetest play today was... Oh, that felt great, Captain James. Yeah, he had an Electrolyze and a Bolt, and we managed to... Like, we had some instants, and we were just like, yeah, that was a sweet play, I agree. Yeah, we pumped the Fate Stitcher so he couldn't die. It was super sweet. I wish you guys, if you just got here, I wish you'd seen that during the league match. We felt so awesome during the match. That was super sweet, yeah. This card's nuts in the deck. It's really powerful. And it allows you to, like, tap down a board state full of critters, which plenty of board states in Modern have them. It's a critter-heavy format, and you swing. You tap down all their dudes, and you hit them for a lethal. But that's why I play the Glittering Wish version. It's more fun and in some ways more consistent. So if in some ways, shape or form, these are the two. This is the reason to be this deck though. This version. It's not the bird. It's not the Noxious. It's the Glittering Wishes and the Carry Tids. Alright guys, I'm going to put the closing song on because it's 4:57 and I'd like to get to bed around 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm looking forward to all the new Patreons. I'm looking forward to more of you guys signing up for it. And I'm not saying that because I'm really excited for this stream to sustain itself a little better, have a little more ticket money, and do some more legacy events. I'm sure you guys have noticed I've been doing a lot of the stuff that we can pay for with just the fun monies. There's a reason for that. We don't have much in the vein of ticket money. Did I just cut something? Whoa. What? That awkward moment where Moto cuts a card and you don't know what card it is. Anyway. That's why I've been doing a lot of things. I mean, I got 6 tickets. That's like half of the tickets you need to do an event. We got some fun monies, so... What the heck did it cut? Oh, Zendikon. Win Zendikon. I don't like that it's running white border slights, but I don't have the money to turn them into black borders. If anybody has black border sleight of hand, that would be such a clutch donation. Like, black border slights that you're not playing, maybe you'd swap for white borders. It just really hurts my eyes every time I play the deck. It makes me sad. I'm sure it makes some of you sad too. It makes me sad. I try to cover it up by doing this. It's like they're kind of not white border for a moment. Anybody have any other questions for me, or wondering what the future holds? Anything interesting going on in your lives, guys? Any cool Magic happenings? Did you guys watch the Star City coverage and see Jerry Thompson's 5-color goodness? I sure did. That was cool. Over every boy and every girl. Did anybody watch that? That was so cool. And he had a lot of spicy one-ofs that you could tutor up with it was 5-color bring to light control. It was really cool. Jerry's tweets on it are hilarious. I haven't seen them. Stay here. I know, Yami, like, would Preordain really be that busted? I know. You know what I should do? You know what would get the stream so much money? I got these when they were, like, so cheap way back in the day, back when we first started streaming, like, 2 years ago. Why don't I just trade out of the foil Serum Visions? I don't need bling. I really don't care about bling. How much are those worth? Could I, like, cash out of that? I bought those for the stream a long time ago, so it's not like me giving away the Jace that was given to us. That would be really Profitable for the stream, yes, but is it right to do that? No, because somebody gave that to me for me to play test it, and that's not right. Like, if he came back and he saw that the Jace he gave me was gone, he'd be really crushed. I would be crushed if I was that person. Zero Visions. But if it's a card that I paid for, and it grew in value, I think that's totally reasonable. How much is foil Serum Visions? Oh. It's not really worth as much as I thought it would be. No, we must foil the deck. What the hell is Bring to Light? Yami, Bring to Light is a really cool card that just came out. It's a deck. I'll bring it up for you. Gather. It's from Battle for Zendikar. It's 5 mana. It's gonna sound really bad, but in the context of Standard, it's fine. Yeah, Bring to Light's cool. Let me show it to you, friend. If you haven't seen it, you need to see it. So he's using it as a super tutor. He's 5-color control. Converge. Search your library for a creature, instant, or sorcery. Convert mana cost less than or equal to the number of colors of mana spent. So, for example, if you spent black, white, red, blue, green on Bring to Light, you can get a 5. And he runs sweepers of that size. He runs Languish, so you only have to spend 4 colors on the Bring to Light. Don't let me catch you selling off the Jace. I wasn't planning on it, Pliskin. I wasn't planning on it. I'm still using it. I was using it as an example because it's something that's worth a lot of money. I was just using it as an example. But somebody gave me a Jace at one point. Jace the Mind Sculptor, foiled Jace the Mind Sculptor. I haven't traded it away. He gave it to me so I would play it, you know? So I feel like that person in the same thing in your shoes, Snake, the Jace that we're running in some of our legacy decks, I feel like he'd feel the same way. Be like, why did I give you this if you were just going to trade it, Spawn? So I'm not like that. You know, when you guys give me cards, I'm not going to give them away. There's a reason you gave me a card instead of tickets. Does that make sense? Like, you didn't give me the card so I could get tickets, you would have just given me tickets. Does that make sense? Anyway, stream's over. Yes, there's a million Tezzerettes I've brewed for Legacy, hence all of the pictures of Tezzeret. I really like Tezzeret. See you guys on the next special, and yeah, Bring to Light, it's kind of cool. Might be doing something in Standard for a while. Crazy Bring to Light combos. It's not combo, it was control. He was using this to get whatever he needed. Yeah, he was just using it for value, for, you know, for getting like a Languish to sweep the board, to get, you know, he had like a Guilt Leaf Winnower. That was awesome. That was such a sweet play. Guilt Leaf Winnower. He Bring to Lighted into Guilt Leaf Winnower. That was my favorite play from watching Jerry. Guilt Leaf Winnower. So he brung to light into Guilt Leaf Winnower into kill like a Siege Rhino or something. It was gross. It was gross. It was wonderfully gross. It was the best thing I saw all day. All the rest of that was just boring standard crap that I don't care about. But that interested me. I would actually play 4-color or 5-color of that deck. I would. If there's any deck I would play in Standard, it would be 4-color Bring to Light, 5-color Bring to Light. I'm not going to build it because it's expensive, because you got to have all the new lands and everybody's getting the new lands. Same old, same old. I just don't like buying into Standard because then the cards are worth crap. Bring to Light, Scape Shift. Yeah. It could be your 5th copy of Scape Shift. Or 6th copy. I don't know. Choose a number between 1 or 4 and 8. You know? 5 and 8, I guess. Bring to Light. You know, you could make Scape Shift more consistent. Yeah. But we play a lot of other decks besides this deck. I know we've been highlighting this deck because I've been enjoying it. We've been winning with it. But I do play a lot of other decks. What's another good example of something I play? I was trying to make Absan ranks work, and the new Blood Artist just came out. I don't have the best token generation to play this deck, but it is a really cool deck. I really like this deck to the point where I played even though it's bad, and I know it's bad. I haven't played it since Christian gave me those really cool Celestial Purges. Bring to Kiki. Yeah, you can go get a Kiki Jiki. Yeah. You can get whatever you want, as long as it's CMC 5 or less. You can bring to light Karanos.